Hello and welcome to episode 4 of our Let's Roleplay Crusader Kings 2 as Asturias. At the moment we are at war with the Ummayyad Sultanate, and you might notice that we have no armies. Well, our enemies have a 5,000 soldier army here and there's 500 Viking raiders there. So this war is not going to end particularly well for us, which is probably going to be an understatement. Well, no, it's not going to be too bad because we're not going to lose any more land, but things aren't looking great for the future. At the start of the last episode there was a big chunk of the Iberian Peninsula here that was Christian. I'm pretty sure they were all actually Catholic, and probably the other 2/3 of the peninsula were Muslim. But in the last episode that has been basically, well, not quite wiped out because ISIL exists, but the other Christian kingdoms are now down to a single province. That is Mutola, way away from me, and well, I lost the province of Leon. So things aren't looking that great for the Catholics in Iberia. And should I keep fighting as well? I might as well. Plus we're role-playing, and our king, he is wroth, he is proud, well, he's kind and he's brave, but I'm thinking being proud in particular, we're not going to surrender until we have to. We are going to defend these fortresses, even though we've got no soldiers. So our son, who shall educate him? I think being proud and kind, we will educate him. Well, maybe our sister? Yeah, let's send him off to our sister. I was going to send, make myself his tutor, but our sister needs something to do. And what is she? Grey Eminence? That would be pretty good, better than us in fact. Envious isn't great, but arbitrary is also not great, but gregarious, diligent, pretty good traits for him to pick up. And we are losing all over the place. Is it even worth me recruiting an army? No, it could be less than 300 soldiers against the enemy's 5,000. So let's not do that. Oh, and there's my niece, Theodora. And it's auto-saving. I have an ally. I've forgotten who it is though. Allies. The King of Lombardy and the Prince Bishop of Trent and the Bishop of Bobbio. So really Lombardy, which, well, it's most of the Italian peninsula, is my ally. Oh cool, I have a daughter, Leo de Gundus. Of course, even though I'm in Spain, I'm Visigothic, and it sounds like a very Germanic name to me. What's my son called? Eloito, Ava, and Leo de Gundus. And my wife being Arcindus. Hey, the Muslims have left. Well, let's get our few hundred soldiers and see if we can't take this fortress back. 500, that's not too bad. A message about invites a plot from our mother, Gazella, to kill Menashi Megas. I have a feeling... No, I thought that guy was one of my councillors. Is he in my court? I'm assuming he is. I mean, it doesn't really matter who he is because we're kind, and kind people do not murder others. Oops, and the Umayyad army has returned with an extra 1,500 soldiers. So we'll disband these guys because they're obviously not going to do anything good there. Our eldest daughter can be educated, and this time we'll definitely educate her ourselves. Where can these soldiers go? Hey, this Lombards sent some troops to help. Oh, that army will be very useful. So actually I'm going to disband my... if the Muslims are leaving, I really want to link my 500 or so soldiers up to their 4,500, because then we'll have the numbers to come close to defeating the Muslims. And I want to get these 200 to come join me, and hopefully if I march my army close they'll start marching up to me. Oh great, there's been a revolt there. Come on you 200, come join us. And the Lombard army is increasing in size somehow. But we're still pretty hugely outnumbered by the Ummayads. Looks like we're going to be fighting in Barcelona here. Nope. Well, that's too far away. I'm not going to be able to get there to help. When guests arrive, my daughter Ava is the first to greet them and shower them with questions. Well, I'm kind. Introduce her to everyone at court. Well, I'm also proud, so I think that's what we're doing. Gomulfus won't like her that much, but Gomulfus is in prison. Oh, Lombardy, your army's gonna die. And I needed those soldiers. We lost. And now we've got no money. And there's Vikings. Well, at least our army can go do something here. And of course, for those that didn't see the end of the last episode, that war we basically spent all of our money hiring mercenaries and just watched them all get slaughtered. Our steward was killed by a mob of angry peasants when he tried to collect the extra taxes I ordered. Well, we can get someone to replace him. Another Jewish guy. Ummayads. Cool, and you can also collect taxes because we, well, got 19 ducats. Are they ducats? 19 wealth? Oh, and the Vikings beat us. This is not going great for my proud little king. Okay, more soldiers. Oh, and who's this? Aurelio di Cantabria, my nephew. Yeah, my sister can educate you. Or should I say your mother? And we need a new chancellor. Yeah, might as well do this guy. Maybe we should sow dissent in the Muslim lands. Just who is the most powerful Muslim lord? This guy, Ummayads the Unready of Seville. Is that this one? Okay. Let's try, oops, not fabricate claims, sow dissent. Try and get him to like the Sultan a bit less. And hopefully the Emir will revolt along with a bunch of Christians, which would be ideal. And the Ummayads will break up and we'll actually stand a chance of surviving in this little peninsula of ours. Come on Vikings, I know you want to land and fight me. Nope, you've gone. Well, I'll stand my army down. We've got prisoners. Can't ransom them. So we'll just release them. We are kind after all. And that guy's been in jail for 14 years. A Suabi dude. The Count of Forcalquier. That's like over here somewhere. I wonder how he ends up in my prison. Where's Suwabi? He might have been a rebel, but I don't think I've had any revolts. Okay, I have no idea where that guy came from or why he was in prison. I might research religious customs. While searching for a lost chalice, I came upon a band of rogues who robbed me. Lose $5.40. Jewish exile again. Blah 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 blah. He's an able diplomat. He would make a fine chancellor. Guy called Chelbo. How fine a chancellor. Better than my current one. Yeah, I need a decent chancellor to sow dissent. What are the chances here? 32%. Let's do that. Nope. Vikings? Nope. Another child to educate? My newest daughter, she's already 6. Time is flying. And let's educate her ourselves again. Today, as I mounted my favourite horse with the help of 6 stable boys, I let out a strange sigh and collapsed. The stable master claimed that the horse was dead, its back broken. He hinted that perhaps it would be best for all concerned if I walk from now on. Well, the options are I may have put on some weight, in which we might gain the trait shy, we might lose our gluttonous trait. Or, nonsense, find me another horse. Well, we're proud. So we're going to get someone to find me another horse, because I am definitely not fat. Man, 27 years old and you're already breaking horses' backs. And we weren't wounded, so that all worked out well for us. Things to spend money on. Kind of thinking being proud is the kind of guy that's going to be increasing our military forces. And probably not military training ground, because light infantry and archers just aren't that impressive. Actually no, stables is where it's at. Getting the cavalry. That's the most kind of impressive arm of the military, at least in the medieval period. Other than some of the Dark Ages, but I assume it still flies. Anyway. Oh cool. Our sowed distrust between the Emir and the Sultan. Fantastic. Romano de San Pedro de Piri claims that he would be a better court chaplain than Bishop whatever, and petitions he should be given the title of court chaplain in the Kingdom of Asturias. I rule. I mean, he's almost certainly right, but I actually don't need the chaplain for anything at all. Really. You realise that to become a great fighter you would need to get in better shape. There's a great path in the nearby woods that would be an excellent running path. This is new to me, a new event. Hope we don't get like ambushed by people anyway. The strict exercise regime you have taken up after your decision to become a legendary warrior has made you one of the toughest people around. I feel like I could lift a small house. So we're strong. Invite to plot. No, we are not killing this person, mother. Okay. Enemy is not a rival of yours. Why do you want this guy dead? My niece Brunachildis is turning into an arrogant little braggart. I might have to rein her in a bit. Well, I'm proud. But do proud people really like other proud people? No, she has a reason to be proud. Cool, more soldiers. I need that because my levies are quite low, but improving. I feel weak as a babe, but the cursed fever has finally broken. I had slow fever? Huh. I never knew. Maybe I should pay back the moneylenders. No, it's not. Temple opinion doesn't matter that much. Unless they stop paying me taxes. But they both love the Pope, so they're not paying me taxes. And even if I did add 10 to these, they'd still not be paying me taxes. Yes, I think that's the way it works. How do I check? Is it up here? Church tax 0, so no church people are paying me any money. Whereas almost all my money is coming from my own lands. I mean, yeah, then it's the mayor of Vigo. But my expenses are 0, which is a pretty good place to be in. Oh, I can get a new Ultimageniture or Gavelkind. I think we'll stick with Elector for now. Oh, my nephew has become a tough soldier. That's alright. Actually, that guy's pretty close in line to being king. Because, well, my sister's my heir, and I should change that to my son. Now you want to kill... Oh no. Someone, Lupo, wants to kill Scenario. Who is Scenario, and why do you want him dead? By the way, I'm assuming you're stopping it. Nope, you're not. Oh, why am I backing this? I mean, actually, Megas, he's in someone's jail. Imprisoned by Steerborn of Bleckinge. So the Vikings hold him. Oh, whatever. I caught my daughter Ava lying to me again, straight to my face without batting an eye. I almost had an innocent servant sent to the stocks. We're going to talk to her about honesty. It's kind, and she almost got an innocent person hurt. Oh, cool, the Wali... Was it? Did we actually get the emir before, or was it just this Wali again? Designated regent? That's kind of awkward because he probably loves his boss. No, he doesn't. Wait, no, he does. Our sisters had a daughter. Oh, there's Vikings again. Let's kill them. I'm kind of tempted to go and kill these Vikings in their homes. But, my daughter's dead. She was inbred. That's not nice. And incapable, and well, now she's dead. Fortune claims to be Marshal the Prince Elderlich, and petitions you should be given the title of Marshal of the Kingdom of Asturias. Oh, well, 10's not actually that great. So, I'm going to say no. Yeah, the Viking kingdoms are a long way away. I mean, there's nothing to stop me marching to Denmark, say. Although Denmark's actually probably more powerful than me. I don't think they're actually fighting me. I think it's these guys that are attacking me. More Vikings. Halland. We can beat these guys. While we're here, let's go look for Halland. I thought that was... There it goes, so I'd have to fight Sweden or Svithjord. And that's also probably more powerful than me to kill them. But we killed them on land instead. And of course I've only got 3 ships. So I will actually have to march over land to get there, which basically means Denmark's the only real target. Let's just want to beat up Saxony for no reason. No, I'm not helping you kill this guy. Another Jewish man has showed up. this one is a mercenary and spy. That's good, because I no longer want my mother to be spy master. Whoops, we'll just do this first. This guy's the one that's just arrived. But I'm kind of going to go with the Basque guy here, I think. Maybe not. He'd be very useful as a general. So yeah, we'll put you in here as our spy. And oh, we can just scheme in the capital for now. And I might actually look for better marshals. Should I maybe pop this guy as a marshal? Yeah, I think I will, even though Battlefield Terrain Master would be pretty great for combat. No, I'll go down one. This guy could be the marshal. And work on training the troops. Okay, my wife Arcindus has complained about me being absent so often, and when I found when I found I had some extra gold to spare, I decided to buy something nice, maybe some sort of jewellery. Cameo of myself perhaps will go well, because we are proud. Why not? Lose 10 gold. Which reminds me, we've got some gold. And we should use it to do something. The cook complained to me about my daughter Ava's temper. Apparently she punched her son in the face again. The kid shows spirit. Nah. Oh, we're kind. We'll pray for her soul. My ward, Brunechildis, is inquisitive and asks so many questions that it's hard to answer them all. I try my best, and for every answer I give, Brunechildis seems to like me even more. Cool, we're friends. In Santiago, this is a much more developed town than the one I rule. Oh, cool, another son. Liuva. Well, over here we can build militia training grounds or castle fortifications, none of which seems particularly like, oh, I suppose fortifications you'd build. Although, barracks, heavy infantry and pikemen seems to just add to the prestige a bit more. And really I should probably be saving up for a better keep or spending some cheap money on castle fortifications. But my army is still always going to be a bit pathetic. One child, Theodora, my niece, needs a guardian. And we'll just pick whoever. This guy, our marshal. Okay. So I might go and marry off that good general guy. He had some good traits and kind of want him to breed. Which is... it was a guy... Something did chew. At least I thought it was. There he is. Now we'll get the thing first. Could marry my daughter. Let's not do that. Let's marry someone with the same battlefield mastery trait. But you probably want a wife younger than 33. Any decent traits coming up soon? Nope. So why don't you just marry this woman? Oops, right click. Yep. Okay, what's this event? Apparently one of the courtiers has been annoying my wife Arcindus, and instead of asking me for help, she took the matter into her own hands and made sure the courtier would never annoy her again, or he'd know the consequences. I think she did the right thing. It's been annoying my wife, she's allowed to put him straight. You've been stomping around the whole day, grinding your teeth, and suddenly you realise why you have been in a bad mood all day. You just can't seem to abide having lazy people around you anymore. I'll get him to be less slothful when I'm around, or it grinds my gears, but it might upset people if I lecture them just like that. What do we do? No, we are wrath, we yell at people. Cool. Well, I hope you guys have lots of children and they are all geniuses or quick or whatever you had. And of course that they all stay in my kingdom and prove very useful. Oh cool, the Catholics are rising up in Lyon. Hopefully that goes well for them. Your daily routine involves swinging blades at a training dummy, but you can only learn so much from fighting an inanimate enemy, and it gets kind of dull after a while. I could use someone to train with. I was just going to look, is there anything I can actually do to form revolts somewhere in the enemy kingdom? Not build spy networks? No. Oh, hey, and there's more Catholic rebels. They've got 5,000 and they might actually be able to challenge the Ummayads. Might. They're 3,000 short. 4,000 short. But they're doing alright here. Well, I mean they lost, but not badly. Well, yes, badly, but they killed a few thousand, I think. Peasants. No, I am not helping you kill Minashi Migas. And I lose. Lose? Get out of this plot. I'm not backing this plot. Why am I on this thing? Why does it say I'm backing your plot when it's not on my list of backed plots? Okay, I'll assume I'm not since you keep asking me to help. Oh, who can we arrest here? Our mother. Maybe we should. She's being annoying. But that seems kind of mean. I've got another Catholic uprising way down the south. How's Catholicism doing here? Still alright. And there are Vikings in Vizcaya this time. Oh no, there are Vikings in Vizcaya and Santiago. Vestergautland and Blickinger. Man, maybe we'll go on a little adventure. And we'll call out the levies here. My niece, Brunhilda, says practically lives in the kitchen, the little glutton. Eat and be merry, child. We're gluttons ourselves, and we are kind, so she may eat. Just call out the levies here to pin the enemy in place. And our other army will hopefully be able to come and finish them off. My daughter Ava is not exerting herself in her studies. I'm starting to despair. She is just dense. What can I do? Talk to her about being diligent. I'm thinking that's where we're going to go. Just because we are kind and we just said we hate lazy people. So I don't think we're going to give up on our own daughter. Oops, might have called them out a bit soon, and now we're horribly outnumbered. Okay. I have a few more soldiers I can call up. Another 89s, not really good enough. $809 soldiers. Ildric Galsian tried to have me assassinated. Well, me as in my spy master. He's trying to kill Duke Lupo of Pisa. I do not care about the Duke of Pisa. Okay, well I'll just stand this army down since there's no point paying for it since they won't be able to do anything. But, oops. My spy master's made friends with some people. And he's getting us 50 military technology points from it. It's a Vestergautland, so it's this Dukey that's fighting us at the moment. And how will we spend our military points? On cavalry, of course. And we have 146 wealth. but thinking saving it for a keep. Possibly barracks. I think a keep though. And we can get new court chaplain. And what's going to be this guy, since he's well better than everyone else. Can't seem to convert people down here, nope. Oh, and our spy master's died or retired or something. And this guy is an awesome spy master. Let's try building a spy network in Seville. And we can get 1,400 or so soldiers now. But to plot, no, we are not killing this guy. Stop asking me. Books have always fascinated me, and when I heard that a friend of mine is a scholar and a member of a small group of people dedicated to studying books, discussing them and learning more about our world through philosophy and science, I knew I had to find out more. My friend, tell me more about the scholars, or it sounds incredibly boring, or I need more time to study so I can impress the group of scholars. My friend, tell me more. I was kind of tempted to go with the last one since we are proud, but I figure we'll go and be friendly instead. Anyway, I watched my niece Brunhilde at play with another child yesterday and noticed that she didn't want to share her toys. This is how children learn thrift. She needs a lecture on charity or God will save her from hell. I think it's going to be a lecture on charity. It's just kindness. Oh, and she's now charitable. That's not surprising. To go with being proud and gluttonous and craven. I'm obviously doing a good job of raising that child since it's mostly negative traits and a bit of charity for fun. Okay, calling out my armies. I have 1373, which is just slightly more than the Vikings. Making some more friends, gaining prestige. Actually, what's my current ambition? I don't have one. Alright. The rise of the Shia. The schism at the heart of Islam dates back to its earliest days, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. There are now Shias and the fools fight amongst themselves. And, well, just after I get my army, the Vikings run away. Okay, let's zoom out and see where the Shia are at. A little bit down there. And is that it? Okay. One province. Ruled by a Sunni. Well, I hope this works out well for you. I call my son, he's now of legal age, he's become a grey eminence, he is an awesome diplomat. And we should marry him to somebody quickly. And you will ally us with King Theodo the Gentle. I'm assuming he's the King of Bavaria. Yes. And you... was that you I was trying to marry off? I think it was. If that's the case, we are definitely marrying you because you are the king, or the heir to the Kingdom of Bavaria. So I hope they say yes. Excellent. Well, that was a good match. And she's a pretty good general, not that that means anything. Oh, my wife's pregnant again. More allies, hopefully. Our son's unlanded. But let's not give him anything. Could give him Pontevedra, which has just been looted, so we're not getting much out of it. Got enough to build the barracks, but kind of holding out for the keep. It just seems more prestigious than a few more soldiers. My little niece Brunhilde always has a nose in the scriptures and spends all her time amongst the priests. Such a bright little child, or I will not raise a zealot. I know, I think our guy will be actually quite anti-Muslim, so I think he's going to be like, yeah, you can be very Christian if you want. Just because the Muslims took Leon and beaten him in the war, and there's now no Christian states in Iberia. Although there's obviously a few revolts happening here. 16th Ummayyad Catholic revolt is happening. But militarily, I just can't take advantage of the situation. Cruella claims to be better marshal. Yes, you are. But you're not getting the job. The guy who's got the job now is kind of a count. And we don't really want to piss him off. He's also my cousin. Just more reason not to piss him off. And daughter. That's nice. We can have a claim on the county of Bayern. Up here, is it? Nope. Cool. We scolded a priest, and this guy likes us for it. Nope. Oh, where's our claim making priest? We can't anymore. Missed my chance. I don't think I really want to get involved in here though, wherever Bayern is. And it's just not ringing a bell. It hasn't been a good night tonight for me remembering where provinces are. Usually I at least have some idea. Oh cool, and our eldest daughter's of legal age. She's a skillful tactician. Gregarious and wrath. And who can you marry? Doge of Amalfi would be good, but he's not going to keep that Dogedom for long. Duke of Holland won't be able to help us militarily. And counts aren't worth it. Ooh, excuse me. The Prince of Aquitaine. That would be a good one. Another Prince of Aquitaine. Yeah, let's marry you to this, or betroth you to this 12-year-old. Which would be, yep, the King of Aquitaine. Aquitaine being this kind of smallish kingdom here, which is currently being beaten up by Middle France. But we can live with that, I think. Middle France is quite huge, though. Child lacks a guardian. It is our niece. Well, we're not going to betroth you just yet. Free, but so is my sister, and since she's your mother, she can have first dibs on you. Oh, our Chancellor's been caught trying to create unrest amongst the nobles in Cadiz, and tried to encourage me, blah 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 blah. This is not good, we're losing prestige. Emir Tilwit, or whatever he's called, likes me less, but he's only a Emir. But he's told his Emir. And the Emir likes me a lot less. But he doesn't have to like me, or more money. Almost enough to build our keep. Almost enough to build the keep. As in, it's probably still a few months away. And why are these people going to the Duchy of Lombardy? Oh, because their dad's now the Duke of Lombardy. Maybe I should have left my sister as my heir. Simply because then my people would inherit, well, this guy, Assur di Cantabria, would inherit the Duchy of Lombardy and the Kingdom of Asturias, and there's Vikings again. No, I know you, but you're commanding my armies. Blickinger? And I'm assuming Blickinger is also somewhere I can't attack. Nope, doesn't look like it. Saxony's up here. So I think Blickinger's around here somewhere. Nope, again I am sucking at spotting or remembering where things are. It's not that island. Could it be one of these ones? Nope. Nope, not a clue at all. It's really not like me. Anyway. Oh, our armies are all massed, so let's send them in. And we have got a teaser on the flank, that's good. Prowler in the centre. And the Vikings run off. Except they might be running to Corona or Santiago or back home. Well, that was a quick... Daughter, you only just... Oh, no, actually it was 2 years ago you got married, so that's not that quick. And that is more than enough money for us to build our keep. And I just realised I haven't been paying attention to the time, and I have no idea how long this episode's going. But it's gone for about 20 years. So I'm thinking it might be time to stop rather soon. A new Pope, Hilarious II, has died and is now replaced by Pope Conan II. And our son needs a tutor, which will be me now. Might just wait till my keep's done, since it will be a decent enough ending point. Blah blah blah, we're inviting our friends to the banquet, of course. And the more I think about it, the more I want to go and just kill some Vikings. Not that it will do any good. It'll just make me feel better. And of course I am proud and wroth. And there's Bleckinger. I wasn't too far off. I thought it was around here. Okay. Obviously I can't kill Bleckinger because I don't want to start a fight with Denmark. But Rogaland I could. Of course I don't have ships. None of these are Viking kingdoms, are they? No, they're all Catholic. Oh, it's a shame. I kind of also don't want to take my army out of Spain though. Like, the Muslims are having problems. Their armies are still marching around to fight Vikings. Actually, they've been raided by Vikings a fair bit. But it's just a case of they could still turn on me at any moment if they so choose. And my keep's nowhere near done. Ah, I'm being robbed again. What are the chances? Well, why do we keep wandering around the forest looking for our lost chalices? With the king, we have money, we can just get new ones and stop being robbed. Cool, our mother died and just gave us a ton of money. Ummayads wants me to stop risking my life on my escapades, and I'm telling him it is such a thrill, so I'm not going to do it. New events? Yeah, let's hold a grand tournament. Cool, we're getting cultural technology points, which we can use on popular customs. Not that will do much. Okay, new end point for this episode, after the tournament. It's time to let the tournament begin, and for the next 2 months, let all show their martial brilliance. This is the time. And nothing's happening. Here we go. Nope, this is not related. The cook complained to me about my son Liuva's tantrums. Apparently he punched her son in the face again. The kid shows spirit. And you're sowing distrust. And you want me to go to war with what? King of Bavaria wants me to go to war with the King of Lombardy. Well, if I do that right now, we'll cancel the tournament, which I want to win. Well, anyway, Lupo de Rosta has been crowned the winner of my grand tournament. Who are you? and my frame rate is dropping. Anyway, he truly deserves it. I'm just going to see if there's anything. I should give him a reward of some kind. Perhaps just an honorary title. Apparently I can't. Oh, let's just carry on then. No, I'm not going to give him a landed title. Okay, it really seems like the game doesn't want to continue. So, we'll just pause it there. And... oops. Don't pause it, then do it twice. Pause it here, and we'll just end it as it is. Kind of in the grand term, not a lot has happened in this episode. It's just been a case of we've been building up our military strength, and fighting Vikings made it, well, one more powerful alliance and one kind of powerful alliance, but hopefully they'll give us more opportunity to defeat the Muslims in the future. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you all next time.